Judith from our audience had a question about how you'll handle schools. So, can you tell us whether you feel Michigan schools have what they need, the resources they need to succeed and to serve all of their students, including students with special needs? And also, do you feel Michigan schools are funded equitably?
Well, first, Sasha, I want to congratulate you and thank you for all the great work you've done with Detroit Public Schools and all of your research and your articles. Um, uh, uh, Education was the ladder for my success. I grew up in poverty and I got a bachelor's and a master's degree in chemistry, and I immigrated to the United States to get a PhD in chemistry back in 1979. So I understand the importance of education. And our education today has become a privilege. It's become so expensive. A lot of that has to do with funding. We need to put more funds in our K-12. We need to make our teachers, pay our teachers as the professionals that they are, provide them enough support staff like counseling, mental health counseling in schools, career counseling. We need to invest in early childhood education. I have a grandson who is 18 months old, and I see how young children learn. And we're always worried about third grade math and fourth grade reading. But my focus is going to be taking early childhood education to 3-year-olds and 4-year-olds, teach them the math skills, the reading skills that they need, and begin investing our children very early in their life.
Can I ask where the money would come from that you want to invest?
Good question. So the current funding model is not working. I want to have the funding based on need-based. So students in public schools that the schools that have higher needs, because say for example charter schools, when they take students away from our public schools, it leaves behind harder to train students. And sometimes, especially Detroit public schools, there are a number of schools that have higher needs, and I want to make sure that the funding is in proportion to that. Some of my funding would come from a graduated income tax, where the rich and the ultra rich and the corporations will pay their fair share in terms of contributing to our revenue stream. The passage of the recreational marijuana bill, which I support, will generate about $125 million. Some of that money should be earmarked for the school fund. So I'm proposing a education bank where the money that's put in there cannot be used to balance the budget or administrative cost, but should be earmarked specifically for school funding.